Joe's got moves like a spinning top. Mike's got style, he just won't stop. Rob's in the corner doing some shimmy. Quentin's moonwalking like it's so dreamy. We're dancing up a storm in the spotlight glow. From Higgy to Swag, they all steal the show. Josh and Rod are twisting with flair. Even Shannon's moonwalking in those heels over there. Will's got a move called the wobble pop. Kevin's two-stepping, making hearts drop. Matt spins round shouting, look at me. Swag strikes a pose like a statue that's free. We're grooving so hard the disco ball might break. Names in the air for every move we make. Joe keeps the rhythm with a rattle and a clap. Higgy's got the hustle down like a slick nightcap. It's the strut of legends, the room's alive. People chant the names as they shimmy and jive. Each move is a story, each twirl's unique. The dance floor erupts, oh hear the crowd shriek. They bring the house down with a final wave. Names etched in disco, forever they save. The funky vibe lingers, it's a crazy spree. Joe, Mike, Rob, Quentin, who will it be? Will it be? Will it be?
Yeah. Yeah.
dope. I
Love that
love
news receipt.
that. That's dope.
It's a great show.
And you know, Rod looked
And
the
that's
best
the show.
out of
Thanks
all
for
of them.
joining in. No.
It's not. See you later.
What an
Rod-
intro, dude! That
Rod looked-
intro was
he
that
was just-
from you, Rob?
Dude,
Dude,
that-
that was perfect.
that was a lot of fun to do. I pretty much got to use like every shot that came up as soon as it came up. The only ones I changed Matt's to a second version because the first one just had him really just way too big, and I think I changed Higgy Pop's too just because he was dancing. It was weird how he was dancing. It was like,
Dude, that intro
you know, it
is
wasn't.
dope. I'm gonna
You
have
could,
to.
you know, it wasn't real movement. It was AI screwing around with it. It's like,
I'm gonna have to show that intro to my friend and be like, "Hey, look, that's me. I know that guy."
That was great.
Groovy.
Dude, that intro, I was like, "Where's my name?" And then I'm like, "I mentioned I matter."
Man,
I'm gonna
we all have
attention
some
board,
pretty.
get
I gotta
used to
say,
it.
Mike had some pretty sweet moves there.
Yeah, Mike. Yeah, literally.
I killed it back in the day with that one.
Yeah.
the first one had
Mike
Mike
can
really
still
fast.
probably kill it in the day.
Changed his too.
Oh, that was. That's so good.
Yeah,
So good.
seriously.
It was
So
beautiful.
hope everybody's doing all right tonight. Everyone's having a good week. Had one for themselves. Things what? Hope everyone has a nice weekend. I don't know what just happened.
This work week's been stressful, but I'm happy to hang out with my bros on the panel.
There
My
we go.
friends,
Exactly.
my brothers.
Exactly. Let's look at the what do we got? Why is that doing that, man? My computer's just acting. It hates me today.
There we go. What's up,
Higgy
Iggy?
Pop's here.
Dig it,
Hey,
Bob.
Hey,
Yes. He sang
How's
several
everyone?
rain songs today. That was great.
Yeah,
Yeah,
a lot of
man.
rain.
It looks like
Blame
he's still
it on
talking to
the
me.
rain.
I saw that video, brother.
Milli Vanilli, yeah.
I had to watch that video actually after I saw that. I was like, Milli Vanilli.
Ooh,
That's how I dance. Weird.
Nice. Easy was popping, dude.
It was, yeah.
All right, so tonight we are going to be talking about the 70s, primarily comics in the 70s, and how it would differentiate it from the other,
Wait, was that the theme? Did I not get the theme?
Oh, Greggy.
Good Lord.
Oh, no.
I'm just showing books tonight, to be honest. I've had a long day.
Will, I love you, man.
Yeah, we love you, buddy.
I
Damn
love
it!
you.
Oh, no, I'm joking.
Iggy Pop, you got any comic book?
Damn it!
Bob Saget.
Will, where'd he go? Will.
I'm here.
Okay.
Well,
I'm here.
Okay, so if you guys, books, music, I got a couple of records, I got a book, I got a show, I got some comics, just kind of things that, 70s,
Yes.
it's all exciting.
Oh, yeah.
We'll tell some stories about, if you guys want to, just kind of get it out there. Feel the vibe, baby. Feel it. Get groovy.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to start with Rob, the cheap comic collector.
The Robert Jones.
Robert Jones.
It's him.
Look at that shirt,
All
man.
All right. Well, easy theme for me because all I got to do is go grab a box from the 70s. So
Hey, by the way, I apologize for not following the theme tonight. I will follow the theme next time I get told what the theme is.
that's fair.
It's okay.
So I just grabbed a 1970 box. It starts in the middle because the other 1970 box is buried at the end of the other pile. But this is Mad About Millie, number 7.
Millie.
And I love the 70s, going through the 70s books because there's such a huge variety of stuff that was being published. Another Mad About Millie.
Yeah, those are awesome.
It was before superheroes took over everything. And there were still lots of funny animal books and kids books and horror books.
There you go.
Yes, sir.
And just all in all, just really good stuff across the board. Everybody was publishing good stuff.
Lots of variety.
Yep.
Superheroes, nice.
And comics were so popular that they were reprinting stuff that they had just published in the 60s.
Yeah. Hey, but that was better for us.
I probably do have some 70 books.
Mickey
70s
Mouse.
books, but my leg is in so much pain. I don't have time to move. I just been dealing with the leg pain all day.
Favorites, Moby Duck.
What's up, love? Oh, Moby Duck. The
War books.
Losers. Nice.
Lots of war books being published.
Oh, yeah.
Lots of westerns still out there.
Yes.
Right.
And Archie hadn't completely taken over the Archie line yet at that point, I don't think.
Oh, so that's in the Archie verse, but it's a different character?
No, those were Archies too, but they published other stuff besides Archie still in the 70s,
Yeah.
That's
go.
beautiful. Little Audrey.
What year are we looking at, Robert Jones?
1970.
1970, straight up. Nice.
She treats his mice nicely.
That
Yeah.
Very fiendish, and that's one hell of a trap.
that Phantom, nice. That Phantom cover at the river that never ends.
Mm.
That reminded me of when I had the flu this week.
Different kind of river, Joe.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, it was just a watery flow.
Ringo.
Let your love flow.
What's that?
Sad.
Can I sing songs if it strikes me?
Yeah, man.
Sad sack. Turn the. Okay, I'm sorry.
Bellamy Brothers.
It's all good.
Oh, Brother Jones, I want that one.
Really, I had a little point in time when nobody was buying sad sack because there's quite a few here.
Are these
Those
gonna
are
be?
awesome. Imagine
Are
that.
these your PC, Rob?
Yes, these are my PC. Sergeant Fury.
There you go.
Nice.
I see he has organized them the same way I organize mine.
Yeah. I actually already went.
And what's cool too is in the 70s, like Marvel kind of hit their stride already. You know, I mean, they started doing the stuff in the 60s. By the 70s, they kind of knew what they were doing. But at that same time, DC, that's when DC started trying to be cool. You know, they started bringing in
Smokey
like
the
Neil
Bear.
Adams
That's awesome.
and those guys to kind of compete with Marvel more instead of just being the big publisher, you know.
Oh, excuse me. Sorry.
Very
Again,
cool.
long day of work. Nice.
There you go.
That's not just a regular strange. That's a gigantic strange.
Yeah.
There's a difference. Oh,
Crypto.
Aw.
Yes.
He's not a good boy in this one.
He seems angry.
And Super Baby.
who's so
Aw.
perfect?
Wanted Clark Kent.
Dead or alive.
It's the super reckless Lois Lane.
Dang it. What is her
You
deal?
looking for her on Friday night?
Every comic book.
And Spooky Jimmy Olsen. He's got the pen of prophecy.
You know, I never trusted that kid. I don't know.
Oh, I didn't either.
The truth is now revealed. Superman's a robot.
I knew it. I knew it. Just knew it.
Turok, son of stone.
Oh gosh, Mark Legion of Comics would love that.
Life in the Lois Lane. I like that song.
Life in the lowest lane. Roll down, down, down.
Tweety and Sylvester.
Uncle Scrooge. Gotta have some Disney in there. Almost didn't make it.
Yeah, those are great too.
Hey Joe,
Yeah.
How'd
can
that
you let
happen?
me know what the theme is next week so I'm more prepared?
Yes.
Thank
Well,
you.
yeah, I thought I told you, but
No, you never did. I was at work. Don't worry about it. I think Donald's pissed off. Just a little
When
bit.
is he not?
Yeah.
Wendy.
And
Yes.
Andy.
And when Indiana school covers.
Finest.
Oh, there you go.
Nice.
That's a great cover. Very cool.
And another World's Finest.
Yes.
Those are awesome.
And if you get back to me, we'll start with 1971. That was the end of 1970.
Dang,
Wow, that's
nice.
cool, Rob. Super
The
cool.
groovy 70s, baby.
Yeah.
We got a untitled video here. Can I put this on?
Sure.
Oh, we got it.
The werewolf
Harley
howls, it's a
and
family
No, what did I do? I didn't want to do that.
nights. The vampire grins under the pale moonlight. Mummy's got a rap that's looking so neat. Swamp creatures slick with his seaweed beat. Monsters at night to the haunted moon. A spooky jam that'll make you swoon. Claws and fangs singing harmony. It's a monster family symphony.
Hello.
Ooh, mama.
And then a chick with nice
Uh,
hair comes in.
If you watch my video today, there's a reason that she's in there because I was working on Sheena videos before I started working on those videos, and I forgot to take the prompt out for the Sheena.
Oh,
So it came up with that, and I was like, where the heck did she come from?
Yeah.
And then I was like, that looks pretty cool.
Yeah.
Swag.
What's up, Swag?
It's like,
Swag up. Come on, baby.
So when that video started, it was like I thought they were gonna break into musical the way
Yeah.
and I was just like, I love theater, but I hate and I've said this before, I hate musicals.
right.
There's only a couple musicals I like. But I've been in musicals where they just start singing about the dumbest shit. And I'm just like, no. I was in Footloose the musical.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Footloose the musical. I
Did you
played
play the
bad
father?
guy. I was Chuck Cranston. I was the bad guy.
The preacher?
No, just the preacher's kid or whatever.
Oh, yes. That is so cool.
God, so dumb.
Let's
All right.
hope there's video of that out there.
Oh, okay. No.
Yeah. Get to
All right,
searching,
Mike.
everybody.
Everybody could lose.
Good news. Good news.
Take off your Sunday shoes.
Ooh-wee. Don't get me started, man. Don't get me started.
Kenny.
All right, up on the wall tonight for the 70s.
Yes.
70s, baby. You got Willie Nelson and the family. Another Willie. I don't care.
Yeah.
I show my Willie everywhere. Here we go.
Is that
We got
allowed?
Kiss, the first album from Kiss.
Very cool.
You got Strutter. You got some fire on that one. Here we go. You got some Wanted, the Outlaws.
Yeah, that's a cool album.
It is a very cool album. You got Waylon Jennings right up there. You got Willie Nelson. You got Jesse Coulter and Tom Glasspaw. What is it? Yeah. You got Olivia Newton-John right over there at the end.
There we go.
Back in the country days.
Yeah.
You got the Allman Brothers playing at the Fillmore East.
Yes.
Great
I
album.
love the almonds.
You got from Corpus Christi, Texas. You got Chris Christopherson.
Yes.
I don't know who this boy is. That's Jerry Jeff Walker,
Yeah.
Texas legend all day. And for Robert Jones, I didn't have the Osmonds, but I got the DeFranco family. Y'all know that song? A heartbeat.
Hey, Mike, I wanted to ask you two questions. Do you
What?
like Marshall Tucker band?
I love Marshall Tucker Band. Heck yeah,
Yep,
baby.
Same. And what about Glenn Campbell?
Yes.
Love
Eddie Rabbit. Yeah.
Yeah, you got Eddie Rabbit on Every Which Way But Loose
Hey, look,
1978.
this thing.
There we go. And Clint Eastwood. Don't forget Clint.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. I'm just.
Clyde.
Yeah.
You got Fooled Around and Fell in Love, Evelyn Bishop. I love that song. Love that song. Let's see. There's the back, just like the front.
Mhm.
And I don't know if y'all know who this one is. The Louisiana man, Doug Kershaw. The best fiddle player. I know he's not easy to look at, but he can play that fiddle, man.
Yeah.
Great guy. All right. Now,
I didn't know Christopherson was from Texas. That's awesome.
sure. We've got, okay, so there was Texas Jam. And I don't have an album from Texas Jam. I know I should be ashamed of myself. But we got California Jam right here.
There
Okay.
we go.
Now look at there. Look what those kids did in the 70s.
Oh my gosh.
Meet up
Well,
after school.
Sorry,
420.
Mike, do you still go to record stores?
All the time, baby. We got Ted Nugent on the inside. You got Hart. You got Aerosmith. Where are they at? Come back this way. Aerosmith.
Scratch Fever.
Yeah, dude. You got Carlos Santana right there.
I love Carlos.
Come on.
Good stuff. And for me, 70s growing up, all right, backyard parties all the time, crazy uncle, crazy dad, whooping it up. Spanish music was playing, but we also had a lot of country music playing in this particular album. Not this one, but I had to go back and find it. But Cotton Eye Joe, and there's your typical Texas honky tonk right there.
Holy cow.
Honky tonk. But
And
Jackson wants you to put that Kershaw LP up again.
Jackson knows what I'm talking about. Diggy, diggy, do, diggy, 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 die. Back in the 70s, we were all jamming the Sesame Street. That's my jam right there.
Nice.
All right. And back in the 70s, we all played a little pinball, so there's some top scoring hits. All right, let me name some of these for you. La Belle, Lady Marmalade. Somebody sing that one. Hitchy gets
There you go. Yes.
Blood, Sweat, and Tears, The Birds, Mr. Tambourine Man,
Yeah.
all the young dudes.
Yes.
Bought the hoop pool.
Yeah, the hoop. All right. Y'all watch out. K-Tel Records.
Uh-oh.
There
50.
you go.
Oh,
Creepy
cool.
rabbit.
That is
There's
very
the creepy rabbit right there.
Holy cow.
Damn it, Mike. Creepy rabbit.
They would
Oh,
always
man.
advertise it during the after-school cartoons.
Yeah.
Silly rabbit. Tricks are for
Hey,
kids.
This album jams, though. This album
But,
jams.
did you hear me, Joe? Silly rabbit. Tricks are for kids.
Yeah, I heard it.
Oh, there
There's
we
your
go.
disco. There's Robert Jones right there. There's your
Yeah.
Mickey Mouse.
Oh man, I used to listen to that when I was a kid, dude, all the time.
Is it like
Have that on a
Saturday
cassette
night?
tape somewhere.
Is it like Saturday Night Fever?
Yeah, everything's disco.
Oh, Mickey
Is that
Mouse.
Rick Dees? Is that Rick Dees that did the
Disco Duck.
Disco Duck?
Song.
Disco Duck. This had Macho
It was
Duck.
actually its own hit.
Oh.
It didn't have anything to do with Disney.
Macho Duck.
Oh,
All right, so
But
I'll
there's
put
a song on there called Macho Duck. Macho,
There we go.
Macho Duck.
K-Tel Records, but y'all check this one out.
Ooh,
Yes.
beautiful.
That's Future Easy right there.
there he is.
There he is. That could also be possibly Future Easy right there. 3.5 more years, baby. 3.5 more years. All right, so now we'll go to the comics, right? Really, people are
So-
tired of the albums.
So
So,
you don't have any Osmond?
I'm sorry, man. The Osmonds have not hit the dollar bin. If Crazy Horses, if I ever find that one, god dang, boy, I'm gonna buy it real quick. All right, back in 1975. Now, some of these I got to be careful. A guy named Jack Katz, he put together his swan song, his everything he had. This guy started in the golden age. I got to put my finger in a certain place, but he put together this series called The First Kingdom. Okay,
That's
and
cool.
it was his. Okay, just to give you some sort of, let me use this is a regular comic.
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
is a little bit bigger,
Yep.
right?
There you
Anyway, but if you ever come across this, man, this is what we're looking at. Text heavy, beautiful art, and this guy just, I mean, he put it all in there. It's like, it's probably the last thing I do. I don't know if it was, but there was like
That
20
was
something
like-
issues.
That was like the first successful independent
Yeah.
comic.
Cool.
Wow.
That's what inspired ElfQuest and stuff like that.
Mike, are you a fan of Jackson
Oh, that's
Brown?
Yes, I do have Jackson Brown albums. I just grabbed those real quick. First, I got to look at the cover first before I go to showing. But these are all
How
out
many
of order.
issues?
I only have certain issues. I don't have them all. But that first one I showed you was a reprint of the first one, and the rest of these are originals.
Those are
Wow.
awesome.
Right?
Those are beautiful.
I want to get Brother Joe kicked off of here.
Yeah.
Yet.
This one's book number 9.
I wonder how many they made.
Like 20 something, if I'm not mistaken. Somebody can look it up real quick.
That'd be awesome to complete that run.
And then, like some of these, he goes from that real small, just like, it took me an hour just to read the first page on the first one. And he goes to the bigger stuff, bigger
Yeah.
artwork.
I did notice there was a lot of text on that one.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. But I like that. I'm one of those weirdos. I like a lot of
24.
24 issues. There you go. Wasn't quite sure. And you got that 70s vibe all over it. Whoa.
It's okay.
I remember seeing those in the bookstore when I was a kid, and they were just alongside the other comics. And I remember seeing the art in there and going, "Oh wow, look at this art!" And starting paging through it, and I was like, "Oh, there's like naked girls in here."
Yes, you got that nervousness going. Well, but by the way, the story is about it's a post-apocalyptic world. They're reforming everything, and it's sort of the story of man from the cave days all the way up to technology, stuff like that. So I wanted to share that with y'all. Then we got another oddball, Pantagore, #1. And that's some dark Richard Corbin. Dark as in it's hard to see, not dark in content, but the Richard Corbin art, some on the back, and black and white on the interiors. This one was 1970. Starting off 1970. Right there. Okay. And there's also a Herb Arnold. I've never heard of Herb, but there's his work. And again, a lot of text, but that's cool. That's cool. All right, so now we get to some funny books. Now okay, so 70s for me, of course, music and monsters, horror, things like that. So we've got Chamber of Chills #4 with one Frank Bruner on the cover.
That's great.
I love them scary books. We got one Mr. Possibly Bill Everett doing Vault of Evil #11.
Ooh,
That's awesome.
that is so cool, dude.
And I was getting in the horror vibe because I've been watching Joe's show on Saturday, getting me all pumped up for the good stuff, man. Giant Size Chillers #2, Gil Kane with John Romita on the cover.
Yes. That is awesome.
Look at that hand with the card in it. That is just.
That is super cool.
Is this your card? No.
Then we got Creatures on the Loose #21 with one Mr. Jim Steranko.
Ooh,
Yes.
that's sweet.
And we got Jack Kirby and Mr. Dick Ayers on Monsters of the Prowl #9.
Wow.
Gorgilla.
Gorgilla. All right, we got Ed Hannigan and Al Milgram doing Weird Wonder Tales #13.
What the heck kind of creature is that?
That's it, $1. Claim. Oh,
Yeah, back when nobody wanted them for $1. Now they're all the rage. Gil Kane and Mr. Ernie Chan doing Crypt of Shadows #6.
Nice.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so I guess in the 70s, you had a lot of local stations, and some of the cheapest ways of putting out product content was to rerun old monster movies. So I think that might be the kick for the monster craze in the 70s.
Yeah.
Crypt of Shadows #9 and one Mr. Rusty.
Yes. That is great.
Yeah. Anyway, so that's one possible theory. And of course, everything that's old is eventually new again. Dead of Night #3 with one Mr. John Severin.
Ooh, they lurk
Yeah,
below.
it's great.
There below. You got Mr. Ron
Noob.
Frank and say it with me, Iggy Pop. Gia Koya, oh, Tomb of Darkness #11.
Oh.
If I didn't say it, these are all Marvel, right? All Marvel horror.
Alright.
We got one Mr. Ron Wilson, possibly, and Frank
Dang,
Giacomo.
that's dope.
Tomb of Darkness #23.
There.
And yes, I like my monster books a little grungy. Got little chips and rips and all that. That means somebody was scared. Frank Giacomo. Marie Severin and Mr. Bernie writes and doing Where Monsters Dwell #8.
Wow. Very cool.
Bernie doing inks over Marie. Marie Severin did a heck of a lot of the early Coles, if not all the first 8 or so.
Okay, cool.
Cole the Conqueror, man. Go read that. Cole the Destroyer. Larry Lieber and Frank Giacoya doing Where Monsters Dwell #29.
Nice.
Very.
All right. And we've got one Mr. Gil Kane and Tom Palmer taking care of Chamber of Chills #2.
That's
That's great.
Oh,
Got some awesome. Gil Kane, Tom Palmer doing it again on Uncanny Tales #1.
all these 70s horror comics, man. There's just so many of them. It's great.
Joe, the monster movies that were rerun, the originals that were coming out.
Oh, yeah.
Carl Burgess doing Uncanny Tales #2.
That's how I got hooked on the Hammer movies, dude.
Oh,
They showed
exactly.
back in the 70s. Oh,
Hammer horror films. Gil Kane and Mr. Ernie Chan. Oh, let's switch it up to a little bit of Conan. Conan the Barbarian #30. And I'll leave it there.
beautiful.
That's
You
great.
got monster.
Golden.
Conan, what's his best in life?
Everything. Comic books.
Yeah, I loved. You guys remember the Kolchak the Night Stalker?
Oh, yeah.
Gary
yeah.
McGavin? I still watch that stuff. It's on
You know, they
Peacock.
revamped that.
Yeah, they did, and it was bad.
Yeah, it was not good.
I watched that recently and I was like, why is this so good? Then I saw it was David Chase, the same guy that did The Sopranos.
Yeah, The Sopranos and the Rockford Files and everything like that.
Yeah.
But I loved that series because those were all like all those guys that were in that were all, Broadway actors. They didn't. And God, who played the editor? Big guy, with the black hair. I can never remember his name, but those guys were so good in that show. My favorite one though is the with the sludge monster that was in the sewers.
Yeah, that was a good episode.
Oh yeah, fighting Dracula. Oh,
That one was like my favorite back then because like I watched that first run and it scared the hell out of me.
oh yeah,
I bet.
It was like, ooh.
because that was on what, NBC, or was that on CBS? I don't remember.
It's on
But-
Tubi now. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
It was on NBC.
the first night my brother and my dad watched that. It was on Friday night, and Night Stalker was on at about right after the news, and then afterwards, this movie with Richard Crenna called The Demon Dog, The Hound from Hell.
Yes.
Seriously,
Yeah.
so cheesy and beautiful at the same time.
Those made for TV horror movies were awesome, dude.
Oh yeah,
Yes, man.
I loved them all.
Simon Oakland was the name of the actor that played
Simon
that.
Oakland, yep. Just a goddamn it. Yeah, I love that show. Darren McGavin, it was so cool the way he was just like this regular photographer, this reporter, and he'd get himself into these crazy situations.
Easy.
It's convertible.
All right, Quentin, you're up next, buddy.
Went on.
Okay. Well, all I did was verify everything was from the 70s, so I didn't nothing's in any particular order other than the first two. So we have classic Commandy,
Yeah.
Yeah.
1972 Kirby classic.
Yes.
Number one.
So it's funny because I got about 6 of these in my collection because I separate stuff out and I had to have one for my Statue of Liberty collection.
There you go.
I know somebody who needs one of those.
Yeah, his name is Joe, and he's right here.
He's a cool guy.
Probably come
Hey,
up.
Quinn, can you let me know your PC besides the Statue of Liberty?
Oh, yeah.
Tuesday. Oh, nice.
We can talk about it. So then we have Doomsday Plus One, 1975, John Byrne. This is one that I found this by accident when I was maybe, 12, 13 years old. And I just fell in love with those post-apocalyptic type of environments.
Yep.
Yet again, we got the Statue of Liberty on the cover. So I might have a few of these laying around. It doesn't make things fun because they're just everywhere.
They're everywhere.
Well, it's like I said, my organization is not good. How about that? Like, look behind me. There's my mailing stuff.
Nice.
Anybody need a Gemini mailer? I got 2. Oops. Anyways, little Action Comics from 1974, 441, Nick Cardy cover. I think I got this when I was like really hooked on superheroes beating up superheroes.
Oh, cool.
So I would grab covers like anything that had something like this on it. I do not have a huge Action Comics run or anything, but what I do have is stuff like that. We have some Superman Family from 1976.
Love those, man. Love those.
I don't know how anybody feels about this one. We have Captain America, the first appearance of Nomad.
Oh, cool.
Oh,
So this was one of the earliest Captain Americas I ever had, and I was like, he can't not be Captain America. He can't be this guy. That's not okay. I was a little kid, man. It just didn't work.
he was
More
fed
Kirby
up.
greatness. Some new guys, #1. I shared this one with Mickey the Rat. He had his part of it. Jetsons. Why? Because George Jetson rules.
Me, George Jetson.
#8, 1972. I am still I'm a Charlton guy.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I don't know, Dan. I probably got about, I don't know, probably 20. It's not a huge collection, but I find new stuff all the time that I didn't even realize existed. Dragon Wheels, little 1971 surf and drag racing stories. Okay, so this is a pair that I have that yet again. This is 253 and 254 of Superboy and the Legion. And the reason I have them, I bought better copies because I had some really bad ones. But this is the first appearance of Block and the Legion of the Super Assassins. And at the end of it, Block realizes he was being manipulated and joins the Legion. And that's where he came from. And that's why I have it, just because he was like the coolest Legionnaire.
I did not realize Block went back that far.
Yep. Then we have Monster Hunters from Charlton.
Another cool series.
Yeah, man, they had a bunch of short stories, and this is one I actually might. So when you talk about something you saw before, like when you were a kid and stuff, I remember seeing this cover, and so I hunted for it because you got to have it. I mean, you got to scratch that itch.
There you go.
Some Mighty Thor. A little more Mighty Thor. And that was from 1971, and this one's from 1972, I believe. No, 1974. And yet again, this is a Gilbert Kane cover. I still think Gilbert belongs with in that Hall of Champions with Jack Kirby and all those other fellas.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Definitely.
So, Avengers.
Yeah, that's great.
Assemble.
I have another Avengers, which this is when Starlin and Romita did covers together.
Oh.
And so this is on the edge of our time. Battle of the Planets.
Yes.
Oh, nice.
And so when we were little kids, that cartoon was on TBS, and that was the be all end all. We had to race home to see that.
Oh yeah.
So,
Same here, baby.
And I got a few more, but we'll leave it at that.
Cool.
Very nice.
Battle of the Planets, and then Spectre Man. You guys remember Spectre Man? Ultraman. Yeah. All that awesome stuff.
I was watching some of that the other day.
Ultraman?
Yeah.
Ultraman.
Great song at the beginning.
So somehow I got stuck watching the original Green Hornet serials the other day.
Oh, dude.
It's like I just sat there. I mean, I don't know what happened to me.
Yeah, those are the best. I've been watching those on Tubi too. I watched the underwater. I can't remember. Undersea something. Oh, it was just great.
Oh, that Buster Crab thing?
Yes.
That movie?
I can't remember the name of it though. Damn it.
Oh, there's two different versions of it. It was edited. It was like made in like 37 or something like that. And then it was edited and put back out like a couple years later.
Yeah.
They're both on there. And I've only watched the one, but yeah.
I had no idea that Buster Crab was Flash Gordon and Buck Rogers.
Oh yeah.
That was awesome.
Yeah.
The Buck Rogers ones too, those are good too.
Buck Rogers.
There he is. Buck. All right, Josh.
Yes, sir.
It's a roller. Go, baby.
Got Gil Kane and John Romita here.
There you go.
Nice.
Another drug issue. It's 1970, I think.
These are such great covers that they had then too. They were such original layouts, you know,
Yeah.
for a cover.
That's because of Gil Kane. Oh. And then we have, this is Man Wolf. Jonah Jameson's boy.
Hey, Jonah Jameson's like, even if I get killed, I still want pictures of the Spider-Man.
Yeah. This one's a good one. I really like this one a lot. This is another Green Goblin appearance, but Harry is Green Goblin there. And, some Mysterio.
He ain't got no head.
It's still in the
God,
blue.
he's headless.
Scorpion. So I did have to arrange these because I was afraid that like Metarog would be watching or something and just be disappointed. So
I
better-
numerical order.
yeah, I better put these in numerical order. Look like I live up to Metarog standards.
I don't need no stinking numbers.
Yeah.
Hammerhead.
Yes. Then we got a Nightcrawler appearance here.
Oh, sweet.
I guess this is a Christmas issue.
Nothing says Christmas like fighting a lizard.
Yeah. And we got Will-O-Wisp appearance here. Another Will-O-Wisp. And this is a very good story here. Jonah thinks he knows. It just faded. Yeah, and this is kind of crazy. Crazy cover there.
Dr. Octopus.
We got an appearance by Nova. Great 70s. I really like the stories and the, because this was like Len Wein and
Yeah.
guys like that writing these. So
It is so hard to find. Rob and I were talking about this. How hard is it to find Amazing Spider-Man issues?
I know.
Oh, yeah.
It really is hard.
It is. Yeah, and then when you find them, you got to spend pretty good money. Yeah. So, yeah, I think everybody's trying to put the run together. Another Green Goblin appearance. 77. And I worry about Aunt May. She's convalescing while Peter is fighting Green Goblin.
The big wheel.
Oh yes, and then
Okay.
there's not the Tide or whatever.
White Dragon, Red Death.
Yes.
Ooh. Oh, that is such a. I love that cover right there.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
Yeah, those are cool. We get Man Wolf again in the diaper.
Nice.
Or Spider Slayers.
Spider Slayer.
Slaying the spider.
Beautiful.
Having fun, drinking some beer.
Hit record.
Yeah. Then we got a Batman here.
Nice.
the 70s. And some beat up X-Men reprints.
Beautiful.
Sweet.
Another beat up X-Men reprint.
I got a theory on that. They reprinted those because they were great.
Yeah. Yes. Very good. And then giant size X-Men.
Yeah.
Number 2.
Yeah. Sorry, fellas.
Kind of forgot there was a number 2.
Yeah, I know. It's
Well,
like-
so did everyone else. That's why I got it.
Well, they'll probably reprint that one in a couple years.
Um,
Then we have about this from Rob.
Perfect.
Number 24.
Love and romance. Da, da, da.
you big sweetie, you.
And some JLA.
Oh,
90.
that's pretty.
I'm still yet to read any JLA. I just keep collecting it and haven't read any of the classic issues. I read, the moderns, but I like these superheroes, so I'm sure.
Shannon.
Shannon.
Again, yes. Get more JLA.
Nice.
I think I also bought this from Rob, or maybe I think I actually won this from Rob. This is a freebie, Rob freebie.
Oh,
What? He does that?
I did what?
What?
Sometimes he takes his shirt off and records videos, and also gives away
Yep.
free comics.
Yes.
And then you remind us all of that.
Another, I think this is from Rob too. I think maybe I bought this in like one of the Rob auctions though. So this was not.
Yeah,
for,
it's definitely a nice sticker on there.
and
Well,
then
that's
this.
actually a Rob collection issue.
Sorry, Rob. Oh.
It just means I had a double.
So this is a classic cover, but nothing happens in it. Or at
Nope.
least they don't fight it out.
No, it's just a cool cover.
Yep, just a cool cover.
They couldn't have anything happen. They had too many characters they had to squeeze in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Another Rob PC book.
Excellent.
oh yeah.
Yeah, that was so weird that I got 2 of those. I so rarely get original Wonder Womans, and I'm like, really? I already have this one?
Damn it.
It's nice.
I like that story there when they got the Jonah Hex and all those guys showed up.
Yeah, I'm yet to read it. So far behind on my reading.
Oh,
And then this is like one of my favorite covers of,
yes.
I guess
Yeah.
even the 1970s. I love this cover. This was
Yeah,
actually like
it's
made
cool.
me read JLA because I was like, that looks awesome.
It reminds
You
me of the Super Friends logo where they're all coming
Yeah.
out of the.
You know what's a cool JLA I have is the one where they're all handcuffed across from the villains.
Oh yeah, yeah. All right, Joe, I am finished.
Good
And
stuff.
scene.
Stuff.
Nice stuff.
Thank you. I can bounce out and just watch if Swag or somebody wants to hop on. I don't mind at all. I'm
yeah, I'll swap out for one of those two. Higgy.
Yeah. So
I'm good.
Ziggy
Kick
Swag,
me
come on
out.
in. If anybody wants to jump on, let us know.
yeah,
Yeah,
I'll
please.
hang out until somebody wants in.
Somebody
Shannon,
come knocking on the door. Shannon.
Swag, anybody pop? If you guys want to pop in, let me know. Shoot
Come
me a
and
text.
knock on my door.
I'll hang on. There you go, Will.
Someone's waiting for you. All right, Will, you're next.
So I
It's the
don't. I
Will Log
didn't, get
Show.
told, I didn't get told the theme because I was at work and I'm not going to get books because my right leg is in a lot of pain right now. It's hard to
Yes.
walk.
Yeah.
But I went to Free Comic Book Day at my shop. I'm going to show you 3 books I bought in the dollar bin. They're not like JLA. Of course, I saw cool stuff like that, and you guys had great stuff. But I met this artist, and and he signed this book for me. He does really cool prints. I'm gonna have to read this story. It's the guy's name is Wooly McNair. It's on my free comic book day video, and I stopped by his table. It's called Pakuma Chapter 1. It's like, I don't know, it looks like samurai teddy bear, something like that. But it looks cool. I thought the cover was dope, and he signed it for me. And yeah, he had cool like original art. Like I tagged his Instagram in the video, but look at that. That's pretty cool.
Oh yeah.
But this is what I picked up.
Yeah, that's super cool.
I played Assassin's Creed when I was younger. It was one of my favorite games. So this is these are all $1. This is Assassin's Creed Dynasty and Assassin's Creed Valhalla Blood Brothers. Thought that was a cool cover. That's in black and white. And then I bought this Topps Comics number 0, Drink the Blood Straight. Zorro.
Sweet.
Very good.
And then this is the last book I'm going to show tonight, but I'm going to stick on the panel because I love talking to you guys and I have nothing else better to do.
Very good.
So I got this DC Action Comics Weekly number 631. The Phantom Stranger combats his greatest foes. Look at that cover.
That is a cool one, bro.
That's cool, yeah.
Those were all a buck. But that's all I got. I would go look for books from the 70s, but like I said, my right leg has been in pain.
Take it easy.
It's really hard to walk right now.
It's all right, man.
So, yep.
It's all right.
Let's see if anybody wanted to join.
Anybody knocking on that door, Joseph? Let me know.
No, not yet. We'll just chill out until then.
I'll hang until someone comes.
Hey, Joe,
Joe, it's your turn.
Yeah. Say what, Quentin?
I was going to tell you. So after last Saturday's show, you threw me down the rabbit hole. So I watched that show you told me to watch, the werewolf movie.
I forgot to watch that one.
And then I watched 4 more werewolf movies. Like
Bad Moon. Did you watch Bad Moon?
Bad movie.
Oh, that's a good movie, huh? It's all right.
Yeah, it was. I was surprised. I didn't know that Michael Pare did that. I mean,
Yeah.
I liked it, but yeah, I watched like it started, and because I looked it up, it just put a list of them there. And when the next one would start, I'd be like, okay, I'll watch that too.
I love Werewolf. Have you guys, any of you guys seen the movie Dog Soldiers?
No.
Yeah, I saw that.
It's a group of like, what are they, Irish or Scottish soldiers, kind of a little platoon, and they're getting pinned down in this old house by a pack of werewolves. Oh man,
Yep, I remember seeing that.
that is good stuff. Werewolves.
Werewolves.
What? There, wolf. Okay, I'll go here.
Hey,
I
know
this.
that.
This isn't a 7. This is a 67.
Oh, boo.
No, I got my my claim sales from Rob this week.
Nice.
Video, just haven't put it out yet. And I know you guys are you can boo me all you want, but this is the first Walt Disney comic I've ever had.
I don't even
Oh,
have
yeah.
a Walt
Good
Disney.
for you.
Good for you, brother.
And I got
You
it.
ought to have one.
I actually it was a gift from Under the Cowl MS.
Oh, Kirby.
Oh, yeah.
And Swag, if he's on, he'll be proud. But I finally got a Moby Duck.
All right.
That's a
The first appearance of Moby Duck.
First
wow.
appearance.
That's cool.
Does that look right or is it backwards?
No, that
No,
looks
that's
No,
good.
it's
good. Good.
So I had to show that. Thank you, Kirby. It was amazing. Thank you. 70s. You can't think of 70s without, yes, Buck Rogers.
Yes.
Just such a great show.
Oh yeah.
I still watch it. It's on Tubi.
It is on Tubi.
I'm
Of
on
course.
Tubi.
You can't think of 70s without thinking of these guys right here. Star
Yeah.
Wars.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's just kind of
Oh,
it's hard to explain that to it's so hard to explain that to my kids because how much of a cultural phenomenon that was when it came out. Do you guys remember that? It was everywhere. Star Wars was everywhere.
Yes.
yeah. Now there's a cultural phenomenon every other month. So
Yeah, I know. But the Osmond show, they had the Star Wars special where they had Chris Christopherson as Han Solo. You guys remember that?
Yeah,
Don't
that was so
remember that
bad.
one.
I didn't mean to bring it up or anything, but it's true. It was so bad. Okay, so since we're talking about werewolves, and this is one of my grills, and I have to show it at least once a month. Issue number 1, Werewolf by Night.
Very nice.
Ooh.
Oh yeah.
Very cool.
Is
I
that
just-
the reprint or the real one?
That's the real one
That's beautiful.
Very good.
because it's just awesome.
Very.
Of course, you got it. I'm such a fan of the 70s horror comics. So we got Journey into Mystery right here.
Nice.
Great. Man.
The Unhumans.
Unhumans, yes. They walk amongst us. Be on the lookout. And then, of course, 70s, you have to have a man thing.
Get your man
that man
thing.
thing. Gotta have that man thing. Hey
Love-
Joe, can I make a request for next week's theme?
No.
Okay.
Yeah,
No.
but yeah, of course you can, dude.
Animals on the cover.
Animals.
Just get that horse book right now, Will. Just go on and get it.
Oh man, that's funny.
Yeah, that's a good suggestion. That's
Yeah.
a good one. Issue number 103, The House of Secrets.
Very cool.
Awesome. Very.
Wrightson, I believe.
Easy Berry.
Oh, that's such a cool cover.
That is a great cover.
And there's no escape. And another one that you can't talk about without the 70s, or you can't talk without. Wait, what am I trying to say? Battlestar Galactica.
Yeah.
Yes. All right. Which one was a better ship? The Battlestar Galactica, I don't know what it's called, or the X-Wing fighter? Be honest. Be honest.
The X-Wing fighter.
Oh. I'm kind of leaning towards the Battlestar Galactica one, man.
Oh, really? Oh, you're talking about the little fighter ships?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, dude, I'm gonna have to. Ah, God, that's a tough one.
I don't
Yeah.
know.
That was the Colonial Viper.
The Colonial Viper. There you go. That's even has a cool name.
Yeah, that's like not even.
There it is right there at the bottom.
Yep. Bloop.
I mean,
Those
they're
are so
both cool, but I've been wanting to ask that for a while.
That's I can't answer that right now, man. I guess it depends on who's flying it.
Well, it's got to be Luke.
Yeah. Yeah. Those battles. I've been collecting the Battlestar Galactica stuff. Why? Because it's fun.
Yes.
Yes, that's why.
And we got from Modern Comics, we got the Monster Hunters right there. Look at that little painting.
Oh yeah.
Look out!
It choked me up, man.
What?
That choked me up, but it's so beautiful.
Freedom Fighters, of course. I mean, they're not. The comic was from the 70s. The Freedom
Yeah.
Fighters.
Other cool series.
We got Jackson. Jackson here's Vipers, the Battlestar. Vipers were nice. Yeah, I don't know, man. That's a tough one. And of course, you got to do the. I mean, it's been around for a while, but I grew up in the 70s with Brave and Bold, so
Yeah, dude.
Little Hawk Man, if he's watching. That's not even from the 70s. I just grabbed it.
It's all right.
Dead
Still
Man.
cool.
And there we go.
Yes.
Some more Justice League. That's from 80. Shit, I thought those were older. Okay, I'm not done. Another thing, this is a book. I don't know if I've showed this or not. I think maybe I have. $1 Million Man, $6 Million Man, Secrets of Bigfoot Pass,
Ooh.
70s.
That's great. Yeah.
I love these old paperbacks.
No, dude.
Okay, that's it for now for me.
Woohoo!
Hawk who?
Oh. He's throwing rocks now.
That's a Black Hawk
Throwing rocks.
battle cry. Haku! No, that's not.
All right, Rob.
Hey.
Whoa.
Well,
All right, 1971. Here we come.
Ooh.
But another shout out. If any of the guys want to come on, please let us know.
Yes.
We actually want you to come on.
Yeah.
Yes.
We're not putting anybody out. We want you here. So
except for me,
Action
I'm
Comics
always stay on. I'm
396.
just kidding. Wait, what? Is he in a wheelchair?
Yes, he is. Action Comics 401. He's not in a wheelchair anymore.
No, Superman's having some problems.
Action Comics 402.
Now he's getting
Did not
burned.
have powers in the 70s? What
What
the hell?
Werewolf by lunchtime. Ooh.
And Action Comics 408. Like 50 years ago. Did I? Number 409. I love that costume.
What?
Back up.
What happened?
Coming to stage number 2.
411.
Look at the kid. He's like, "Hi, pretty lady."
413.
Now she's got extra clothes on. What's going on here?
Winter costume. Amazing Adventures number 5. Number 6. Number 9.
Sorry, I'm just trying to stretch my leg out, and it's not working.
The Amazing Spider-Man number 102. Aquaman 55.
That's a lot of Aquaman.
Archie.
Archie. What kind of fancy duds is he wearing there?
Oh, yeah, definitely 70s.
Yeah.
I dig it.
And here's 212 going fishing.
Going fishing.
Yeah, he's trying to catch spare parts for his car.
The jalopy.
World of Archie. Well, Archie Giant, actually. And then you got a Christmas issue.
Oh.
Even Archie did floating heads.
Yeah. Who will die in this issue?
Betty and Veronica get in on the tie-dyeing craze. Another Betty and Veronica. Archie's jokes. Astonishing Tales, Kazar and Dr. Doom.
Ooh.
Doctor Doom.
And then the next one's just got Kazar. Baby Snoots.
Baby Snoots.
I've yet to read a Baby Snoots. I got one. I need to check out what's going on with Baby Snoots.
It's Batman 237, but it's a facsimile.
Oh, I need that fax. Rob, oh man. I was like, if that wasn't in your PC, I would buy it because that's the cover I've been looking for.
Beep Beep.
Meet, meet, meet. That was almost perfect. It's scary.
Beetle Bailey.
Oh, I love Beetle Bailey.
Other Beetle Bailey. And Binky.
Binky.
Yeah, that's my nickname. How'd you know?
Binky Phillips up in the corner.
Is that really Will?
No.
Oh man.
That
That would have been awesome.
Frankie on the back.
No.
Ooh.
We can start calling him that anyway.
Yeah.
No,
Pinky.
no. What up, Pinky?
Brave and Bold, Batman and Wildcat.
And they just killed off the Wildcat.
Yeah. So dumb.
Bugs Bunny,
Bugs.
Casper and Nightmare.
There you go.
Dark Shadows.
Quentin Collins is in that book.
Jennifer
Right,
Bennett.
Jackson. Right.
Rob with his binky. What the hell?
We can go
That's
there.
awesome.
And here's an interesting Dennis the Menace book.
What the heck?
Is that a
Is
that
a
shit?
Joe, you thought the same thing as me?
Dennis the Menace.
Is that poop? It's not a. Hey, Joe, it's not a snowman. It's a shit man.
And ooh, here's another. Well, this one's Detective Comics for 11, but it's also a facsimile.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
nice. League of Assassins.
And who had a waterbed?
I did
I had a
Okay.
waterbed.
back in the 90s.
Fantastic Four. Another Fantastic Four. Ghost Manor.
Ooh.
Ghost Stories.
Oh,
Green Lantern,
sorry.
Green Arrow, another facsimile.
Oh, I was gonna say, is that the heroin one?
Yes.
Yep. Hi, and Lois.
Hi.
And then I got hot.
Huckleberry Hound.
How you doing?
Junior Woodchucks. Another Junior Woodchucks. One more Junior Woodchucks. And also got a couple Jetsons.
There, boy, Elroy.
Correct. Rodney.
I was
There
thinking
you go.
the same
Now I'm
thing
going to start
about
having to
Joe.
claim.
Yeah, I'm like, dang, these are kind of
Gold the Conqueror.
There you go, baby. Cool.
And Little Dot.
Ooh. I was psycho seeing that one.
Another Little Dot.
Dang.
Oh, this one reminds me of my. I came up with a top 10 lists of things to do with a slab comic.
Wait, did someone
And
say Rob's t-shirt?
One of them was to use it as a base if you're playing baseball.
Yeah, We used all kinds of stuff back then.
Little
Hey,
monsters.
monster.
I actually have a few of those.
Oh man.
These are worth bucks.
Really? I
Yeah.
never looked it up. At
I
least
mean, not
didn't feel
huge,
like
but more than you would think.
More than what we would pay.
Number 3.
McGilligrew. Rob, did they make Scooby-Doo comics? I know that may sound stupid, but did they?
Yeah, they did. Gold Key made them.
Yeah, they have
Yeah.
made Scooby-Doo comics basically since Scooby-Doo came out.
Scooby-Doo.
Well,
Uh,
you get those
Gold
first few,
Key.
Will.
Gold Key did the first ones. Charlton did them. Marvel did them. Archie did them.
Yeah.
And what currently DC's doing them. Magnus Robot Fighter.
Ooh, cool.
And apparently the 1970s were good years for facsimile reprints because here's another one. Marvel feature number 1.
Oh wow.
Marvel superheroes featuring Daredevil and Iron Man.
Mm, mm.
Marvel Tales. And let's see if there's anything else in the pile that's worth showing. Outlaw Kid.
I hope eventually they get a Pink Panther comic.
Phantom.
That's one of my goals, to get a Pink Panther comic.
Phantom Stranger.
Looking into the eyes of a stranger. I'm looking in the eyes.
And last one in the box is Porky Pig.
Porky Pig.
She looks pissed.
You'll find those Pink Panthers. Very cool, Rob. Very cool.
Those were awesome.
What was the name of Porky Pig's girlfriend?
Petunia.
Petula.
Oh.
Bacon.
Petula.
You are correct, Werewolf by lunchtime, because the other side of this shirt is extremely boring. It's actually a Walt Disney World shirt, so I put it inside out as well. So that's why you can see I kept trying to sneak it in there, but it keeps sticking back out again.
I didn't even notice.
I
yeah.
didn't see
To
that.
get the most color effect, I turned it inside out, and I'm wearing
He's
it.
got those werewolf
Well,
senses.
I should have worn my Cheech and Chong tie-dye shirt.
Oh man. Oh, I used to have a waterbed. Yeah, I used to have
Yeah.
waterbeds were the thing back then. It was so awesome. It got really hot because my sister and I at my mom's house, we had our bedrooms were upstairs.
Mhm.
And during the summer, it got so freaking hot up there that one night I basically stripped down nude, I was just me, my naked body on the bladder of the waterbed.
Sounds like the 70s.
I like
Yeah,
where this is going.
this was like 1989. And then all of a sudden, of course, there's a
Oh,
Joey. I'm like, Mom, no. What are you doing? Leave me alone.
that's about the same time I had my water.
Joe, I love the voice you give your mom.
What the
You-
hell there, kiddo?
I love the voice you give to your mom.
Mm.
Joey.
Joey, what are you doing?
He's from Brooklyn.
Joey, why are you
Why
always taking encyclopedia into the bathroom with you? So I can read. See, Ryu knows right there. See? Joey.
Oh shit! I'm dying.
Mom,
This
you
is
gotta love him, right?
Oh yeah.
Who, me? I'm not that great.
That would have been awesome. Some freaking goldfish in a see-through waterbed. I'm sure somebody had one.
I had a shark in my waterbed, and then
Some
it
rich
ate
dude.
me.
Yeah.
Man, I
Would've
can't
been
see
like-
the comments.
Would have been like, Joey, why you got goldfish in your waterbed? All right, Mike.
All right, let's look at a few.
Pets,
Let's
Mom.
look at a few hodgepodge of things, right? We're gonna start off with some DC horror. Horror.
Rah.
Oh,
Horror.
Luis Dominguez on Weird Mystery Tales number 15.
All right.
We go this way. Doom, ba-doom. We got Black Magic number 2.
Black magic
Simon and
woman.
Toby
You got a
special.
black magic woman.
Yeah, sing it
Was
for me,
there
baby.
how many issues of Black Magic? There was only like 3 or 4, right?
Something like that. Something
That
short run.
70s stuff is a shorter print than the original ones.
The original stuff.
Well, for like 10 years, I thought I had an original one, and it was a reprint. So,
Oh, geez.
I was so disappointed I couldn't retire.
Bill Drought.
That one's cool.
You got one Mr. Michael Kaluta on House of Mystery, 52 Big Pager Rager, number 202.
Nice.
That's the cult.
Sweet.
Yes, the occult.
That's some King Kong stuff right there, man.
Yeah.
That's a
Ooh.
special baby.
They got Mike Kaluta doing the Shadow, dude. Now, I read what I had, and I finished the rest online. I love these stories, man. They're all one and done. They're just crazy. The Shadow, the way it should be back in the 30s. Then I jumped up a few years. I read another edition of the Shadow that put him in modern times. And then I read the Shadow Strikes, which put him back in the 30s. So I've been getting into some Shadow lately. So there's Mike Kaluta on number 3. Then we jump up to number 7. Frank Robbins, dude. Let me show you some Frank Robbins. It's kind of crazy, the Frank Robbins art. Right? So I got it right here. Frank Robbins, number 8. Right?
Oh,
That one's
And
nice. Yeah.
that's a very cool one.
keep it coming, Mike. I got to go help my kid real quick.
All right, cool. Frank Robbins had a little squiggly style to it, kind of cartoony, but I love it, dude. I can't explain why. It's just very cool stuff, man. We got Shadow number. Well, somebody put a dead gum sticker over it. Shadow with Mike Kaluta on the cover. Thank you, Robert Jones.
Yeah, that's great.
Hooking me up with some of these. And then the Avenger, the DC Avenger. This was issue number 11.
There you go.
More Mike Kaluta. And then we jump over to another sort of in that time period, Doc Savage number 7 with one Mr. Rich Buckler. Now I wanted Joe to see that. He's got the Wolfman back there. A Wolfman, not the Wolfman, right?
I had
All
read
right, then we get to some Nick Cardy. Nick Cardy Party with some strange sports stories. This is number 6.
Yes, there we go. Very
And
cool.
I pulled that one out for Joseph because it's a golf cover.
the golf covers. Yep.
There you go. Some more strange sports stories. Number 4. More Nick Cardy.
Very cool.
That kid with no face.
Yeah.
How's our friends? Number 3. Nick Cardy, strange sports stories. The old stiff arm. And then,
Like it's pole vaulting or something?
oh yeah, well it's a little pole vaulting.
Yeah.
I'll make that up.
That's hilarious.
Strange sports number 1. You got the devil throwing that heat,
Wow.
and there's your bowling right there. There's a little
Yeah.
dwarf.
Yeah. That's a lawn gnome or stuff. Yeah. Hilarious. That's actually
Throw-
awesome.
Mixture. We got Dark Mansions number 8, and that is another Mike Kaluta cover.
Yeah.
All right. And dude, summer camp. Well, I was telling Joe, I watched because of Joe and that show he's got going on Saturday. I'm watching all these horror movies. Sleepaway Camp. This is Camp Fear, Witching Hour number 58, with one Mr. Luis Dominguez on the cover.
Man, that's awesome.
Oh man, bye mom, forever, right? Then we got some more DC horror, Secrets of Sinister House number 7. Again, Mike Kaluta.
Wow.
Won't you fly me away? And then what started it all for the easy comic reader? Spider-Man on the Electric Company. Spidey Super Stories number 29 with the Kingpin on there.
Wow, that's a really cool cover. I've never seen that.
That
one.
is cool.
Oh man, we used to just there's Spider-Man, there's Spider-Man, there's Spider-Man. You know,
And
they're
it's
all
a
crazy.
baseball cover.
And
Yeah.
it's a baseball cover. Then we got Jennifer of the Jungle on number 2. Spidey Super Stories number 2 with Craven the Hunter.
Yes.
Yeah. I love the easy reader. I loved his smooth style. He would just lay it down. I thought that dude was the coolest, man. All right, let's jump in some more Spider-Man Marvel team-up style. Spider-Man and Tigra, issue number 67.
Very nice.
Wow. Marvel team-up number 48. Spider-Man and Iron Man.
It's great.
Boom, baby. We got Spider-Man and Daredevil on number 25.
What's up, library? Crayons.
And we got number 11 with Spider-Man and the Inhumans.
Jackson.
What does Jackson say? I can't see
Throwing you
down
under the bus.
Oh, yeah, he's always throwing me under the bus. That's why I love him. I forgot to sing to Jackson. Jackson, what do you want to hear, man? You want to hear some Doug Kershaw, some Diggy Diggy Doo? Number 21, Spider-Man with Doctor Strange.
Gilbert.
Yeah.
Yep.
Great.
Gilbert. Then we'll flip it over to some DC Superstars, number 18, Dead Man and the Phantom Stranger. If you're thinking about a stranger, there's one who's coming home. Who sings that, Jackson? Who sings that? If you're thinking.
Can I do it?
Yeah, do it.
George Strait.
There you go, baby. The other king of Texas. Phantom Stranger, number 18. I love this cover, man.
Oh yeah.
Oh man, that is an awesome cover. Wow.
Water.
That's got a lot going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
And
does.
look there,
A
Quentin.
lake and an octopus.
We
Yeah,
got an
that's
octopus.
what I'm coming, and I need that one. Oh,
We got that swamp thing with that funky logo, number 24.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh man.
I like those.
Yes.
That funky logo. We got some Jack Kirby with the Sandman, number 2.
Oh.
Bring me a dream. Going back to some Phantom Stranger, number 21. Yeah, I dig the Phantom Stranger as well, man. Who is he? Which iteration or which origin do you believe? And we got some plop. I've been reading some plop lately online, and what I have in hand, here's number 19. Token it up, baby.
Yes.
Oh, look, he's making rings.
And yeah, my uncle's right. I walked in the room. He was there with all his buddies. What's that smell? Don't worry about it. You know, I was red going around the room. I was like, "What is that? Don't worry about it. Get out of here."
It smells like a skunk.
Yeah. Oh man, we got plop number 12, man. There's your pretty lady right there. There you go, Will. Then we got plop. This boy got kicked in the you know what, number 17. He done come out as
Oh my God.
Crikey.
whoa!
yeah, he went plop.
I always heard the threats.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Oh,
Oh, Jesus. Bumps.
plop number 15. Oh man, I love these.
With a purplish hue.
Yeah.
God dang it.
Let me go back to some Marvel Comics. Monsters, Beware. I love this cover, man. Number 2, man. Driving over a cliff.
Oh, nice.
Boom. And we've got one Mr. Ron Wilson and Frank Giacomo. Dead of Night, number 10. There you go, Rob. There's your
That's cool.
Carnival cover.
I dream of doom.
Boom. And then we'll go with one Mr. Jack Kirby. It's got a little schmutz on it, but that's all right. Fear number 2.
Very cool.
The thing that lived.
Yeah. Yeah, there you go, baby.
What line is
And
that?
anybody knocking on that back door, come on in. I'll get off now.
Let's get
That's
this
it,
party-
brother.
Okay. God, I can't get that cover out of my head.
Yeah, that's the most
Mhm.
disturbing one in the whole series.
Pretty.
Jeez. Just kind of kicks you in the boo boo, don't it?
I don't think I own a copy of Plop, but that would be the one that I need.
I mean, you're gonna get Sergio Aragones in it, but you're gonna get a lot of just gags and fun stories. Some of them not so great. You can see the ending from a mile away, but still, it's good stuff, man.
All right, Quentin.
Wally Wood did some of those
Okay.
covers too.
Yes.
Well, we'll just start off with back to my strange collections. We have some Conan.
There you go.
Nice.
Cover.
We got
What
some
number?
octopus action. It's not really an octopus; it's a lady, but
Wow.
Lady Puss.
I'm not sure that that's the way we put it, but okay. So then the Spectre, some adventure comics.
Oh, damn, dude. There you go.
And it was always funny because, adventure comics, all they had to do to make it a new title was just put a different word on top.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And it was just, it was whatever they were going to put in it. And then, of course, we have, how rich can you get? You're never going to know till you met. Rich octopus cover. All right. There's that. Korak. Always a good read.
That's a great cover.
Just one of those things where I never quite understood the things he could do that Tarzan couldn't. Some Flintstones.
Oh, sweet. I've been looking for some of those too.
Mhm.
Flintstone.
There you go. And now we're into that stuff that
Oh, there you go.
Hey, is that reprint? Is that worth a lot of money?
it's not worth as much as it should be because it was actually printed in the same printing run.
Yeah.
This was the 3-pack. They were actually released at the same time. They were available in like Sears and some department stores like that.
Yeah.
I was at an auction and some people were paying like really good money for that book, and I was like, "Am I missing something?"
It's not nearly what like a newsstand or
Yeah.
would be worth,
But it was going for like almost $100 just for that.
and so this one, so the difference is there is also a Whitman variant.
Yeah.
This one says reprint right here.
Okay.
So then this was in a 3-pack, but then the Whitmans were in a 3-pack as well, and they don't have that reprint on the logo, and they have a thing in the barcode.
Yeah.
box.
Okay. Yeah.
So it's a little bit different, and they're worth even more.
Wow. Okay.
Duck Dodgers. 'Cause before Joe brought it up, I couldn't, had a crush on the chick in the TV show.
Aaron Gray.
Gray, yeah.
We talked about that last week, didn't we? And there we go. There's
Yes.
there's the second part of the heroin issues.
Hmm.
And mine's not in great shape, but when I was a kid, it was a legend. I didn't even know that book really existed.
Yeah.
It was like, oh, have you ever heard of the Green Lantern, the heroin issue?
Hey, I'm gonna stop here for a second. Hey, Crayons, you need to get a frickin' life, bro. Welcome to being banned.
Oh yeah.
Sorry about that. Go ahead.
Okay. All right. So then next, my next Green Lantern in that run that I had that just stood out. That's the first appearance of John Stewart.
Yes, that one's a great one.
Yeah.
It's one of those things where last night, Voggs did a show where one of the questions that they asked on his show was, what was the best Green Lantern? What was the worst Green Lantern? And that was my guy. And I'll just cut it off with I'll end
Thank
it
you
with
for the shout out, by the way, Quentin. I really do appreciate it.
Ooh,
Ooh, nice.
first
That's a
issue,
good
special
one, man.
number 8.
Can you guys hear me?
Yep.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Cool. Thanks for the shout out, Quentin. Appreciate that.
Oh, you're welcome, buddy. Travis Morgan gets trapped in Skartaris and becomes the warlord. And it's funny because I had some notes on a couple of older issues of my Action Comics where Mike Grell did Green Arrow backup stories, and then of course he was on the Warlord for so long, and then when they turned him loose on a Green Arrow solo title, like that was his life for a little bit there. But that's it. That's what I got for you tonight.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
Grab another pile out of this box.
Big time books.
Oh, I don't have no big time books, Josh. None
Well,
of these
to me, that's
These are-
Speedy issues. That's pretty big.
Well, so my rule is, and we've talked about this before, but when it comes to most of these books, I learned from a guy at the local comic shop that it's either near mint or it's good enough.
Yeah. Yep.
Everything's good enough to me. I like them, so
Yeah.
I keep them.
Yeah. That's how you get them.
Yeah, sorry about that. I wasn't paying attention to the chat, and some asshole was on there saying some rude shit, so I had to.
Yeah, I tried to look him up, and I even was like trying to click on him to see if I could find anything about him because I didn't know if he was one of you guys' friends.
No, that's not cool. No, I apologize to everybody. I should have been paying more attention. So
I can't even see.
that.
Don't have to keep up Jackson though. Come on now.
What?
Is it Jackson? I can't see the comments. I'm on a little phone tonight, man.
Good. You need to be on.
Yeah.
So by the way, Josh, part of what we were just doing. So I collect Statue of Liberty covers and octopus covers.
Oh, cool. Okay.
So
Yeah, those are awesome.
All right, Josh, you ready?
Yes, sir. I just grabbed some things very quickly here.
I got to say this. So,
Go ahead.
that Batman statue you got back there is freaking amazing.
Yeah, when I was dating my wife, she bought me that. I don't think now that we're married, she probably wouldn't buy me that. But
Oh, nice.
that's not even a statue. That's a miniature person.
Oh, sorry.
Well, and I had one of my friends over here, and he was drunk and plopped down in the chair and almost knocked it over. And I was
Oh, dude.
no more drinking at my house.
Yeah.
Come on, Doug.
All right, I just grabbed some things here, so I hope this is from the
cool.
70s.
I am so into Rawhide Kid right now. It's not even funny.
Very nice.
Cool.
And some Captain Marvel here.
There you go.
Are these? Is this Starlin doing the covers here? Or Starenko? Who's this? Do you guys know?
Looks like it's
Probably Starlin, right? Captain Marvel.
Not as good as you guys are. Defenders, 45. And here we go. Easy. It's beat up here.
Fairy tales.
Easy there. Oh, it was Gil Kane. Okay. I guess we should have known it was Gil Kane there for Graphic Man.
Well, it definitely looked like Gilbert, but I never make any assumptions. So many people tried to imitate his style.
Oh, yeah. Wow. Yeah. It's great. Yeah. I like the angles.
I've made some mistakes in the past.
Ghostly Haunts.
Nice.
Ghost Haunts number 58.
It's a really cool cover.
I like the cool looking chick in the
Yeah.
box.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh, dropped it. Excuse me. Ghostly Tales. Another Ghostly Tales. 1977. And Conan, I'm not sure if it's from the 70s. Just grabbed it.
What's the price on it?
It's 30 cents.
Yep. 70s.
Another Rawhide Kid.
Yeah, 36
Ghost
covers are up
Man.
to about 77.
Oh, okay. This might be. I don't want to say it. Ditko? I don't think so. I don't.
It could be. He was a Charlton guy.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And then I like Electric Light Orchestra a lot. So
Oh, there you go.
yeah, I think this is the second album with Jeff Lynne. I actually got to see them in concert. It was like 6 or 7 years ago, and it was really good. They had to kind of prop Jeff Lynne up, but it was really good. We have The Pretender here.
Yes.
Big fan of that song.
Great song. Great
And
album.
then this is maybe, I don't want to say it's my favorite live album, but this is a really good live album. Oh, Crosby and Nash. And they're singing the songs that nobody really knows. It's so good though. They had a great band on this album too. 1977.
There you go, baby.
And then I have a picture of one of Easy's uncle's buddy. Righteous.
Broadway Joe.
There you go. The juicy man.
We got a young Redford there.
Yeah.
Oh man, look at that stash, baby.
Yes. It's the seven. That's 1970 stash. And then we got lastly Flip Wilson here
Flip Wilson.
on the road.
Awesome stuff, man.
That does it for me, Joe.
Alrighty.
Thank you, library.
Oh yeah.
Sweet. All right. I got a couple LPs to show you guys.
Yes.
Can't wait.
Ready? My favorite, one of my favorite Kiss albums. Rock and
Yes,
roll over.
rock and roll all over, baby.
Wow.
Beautiful cover on that album.
That is cool.
Heck yeah. I like the Love 'Em, Leave 'Em song on here. Love 'em. Leave 'em. And then I got this old Blu-ray, or excuse me, Laserdisc. One of my favorite horror movies from the 70s, The Omen.
Oh, that's a great
yes.
one. That's really
Dude.
Do you have
Scary.
a laser disc player, Joe?
Yes, I do.
very nice.
Yes.
I like watching. Laserdisc have some of the best like extras that you can't find anywhere. Like I got the Blade Runner Laserdisc, the original cut, the theatrical cut, and there's a lot of cool shit on there too. But yeah,
The Omen, dude, that is a scary movie.
dude, it's just great.
It is great.
I think I saw that when I was too young, and it just creeped me out.
Oh yeah.
Same here.
Because I don't know. I think the little kid was the major thing in that because he was so creepy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Very
thing where
good.
he's at the top of the stairs, kind of.
Oh yeah. We're also they're going to church. Mommy, and freaking out. Gregory Peck. We'll just not go. Just kill.
Yes. Dressed to kill.
Great.
It's got some good ones on here too. Room Service. Does anybody know what KISS actually stands for?
Yes.
Just KISS.
Yes. Just what are we going to call ourselves? Because our name.
Yeah,
is
I grew up in the Bible Belt, so I heard all sorts of things about Kiss.
Yeah.
Knights in Satan's service.
Yeah.
Keep it
Most
simple.
evil
stupid.
band of all time. Yeah.
Here you go, baby.
Very
Love
cool.
to. Oh, look at that. Man, my brother had this when I was younger.
Yeah.
That freaked me out so damn bad. Gene
Yeah.
Simmons, all bloody and stuff. And then as I get older, I realize how badass it is.
Oh yeah.
Creep Show is a great one. Knights and Satan's.
There it is. Yeah.
And then of course you can't be without this one. You have to have this.
The Destroyer.
I got sent home for wearing that T-shirt to school.
That's wrong.
I grew up in Augusta, Georgia, man. If I'd have had the Bible in my hand at the same time, I'd have been okay.
Yeah.
Actually, I have a really good question here. Does anybody know what Paul Stanley and Gene Simmons' band was called?
Wicked
Before-
Lester.
Yeah, Wicked Lester. Wicked Lester.
And I love this one. I think I've shown this before, but the old book and records set got this one
Oh, that's
Yeah.
awesome.
That's very nice.
back from the 70s. Stuff was always so cool to me. There it is.
Yeah, I was in grade school and I had that. My mom bought me the T-shirt, you know, and they sent my butt home.
Yeah.
Can't believe that's so wrong.
Not back then, buddy.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, there was something wrong with me.
They put their blood in ink.
That's one comic I've been looking for.
I think that's a pricey one.
The Kiss special, yeah, you're gonna pay out
Yeah.
the most. Isn't it?
Is that number one? Is that
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the Kiss Marvel special or whatever. Then of course I got Ghost Stories.
Yes.
whoa with scary sounds? That's
Yeah,
cool.
that got scary sounds on it.
I love this stuff.
You
The
remember when
Headless
you used to
Ghost
buy
was-
like Halloween records and it just had scary sounds on it and stuff?
Yeah.
Was that the only one that had that?
No, there's quite a few.
Most of them did. Superman 2, of course.
Nice.
Mm,
Sorry, I'm looking at something here. Shit, this came out in 81. Close enough.
It's your show.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
one of my prized possessions I got from my son a few years ago for Father's Day, an original.
Star Wars
Very
soundtrack.
nice.
Star
I
Wars.
have that album somewhere.
Look at that.
Look at that.
That latest theme, so good.
Oh, I love this. I got most of the Star Wars albums, LPs, but this one is just kind of.
That's another one of those movies that we saw at the drive-in.
Yeah.
Nice. Very nice.
Same here. Stanford, Texas. See,
You're not old.
yeah, my coffee's off the rack.
Han did
Big
shoot
Han
first. He always does. I totally missed the drive-in. That was just they got one in. I think we've talked about this. They got one in Williston, North Dakota, but it's like 2.5 hours from here. I don't want to drive that.
Got
I
one
was hating going to the drive-in
from
when I
the
was a
house.
kid. I hated going when I was a kid because that was the theater that all the poor kids went to go see. Like, go and see Jurassic Park at the drive-in. Like, yeah, you would.
I was. He loaded us all in the back of the trunk, baby. We're getting in.
Yeah. We used to make just my parents had this old station wagon, and we used to make. My mom would make just big grocery bags, the paper bags full of popcorn. We'd
Nice.
sneak so much shit in there. go to Burger King before we went to Grease, movie Grease.
Cool. Yeah, that's cool.
Where'd Rob go? Is he sleeping?
Oh,
Don't worry, I'm still here. I'm just.
Oh, God, you just
scared.
scared.
I'm tired.
Oh,
Jeez. Well, what are you doing?
I'm just tired. I want my camera off.
yeah.
Well, we like watching you sleep.
yeah.
That's not creepy at all.
You don't know how often it's being done.
I know. That's too funny.
Oh man.
There you go. Yeah. Sit in the car. Homemade drive-in.
Yeah.
It's not the same.
Close
No,
the
we
garage
still got
door.
one 10
Car running.
minutes away. We got a drive in and the hometown, my hometown, Abilene, Texas. We had a drive in. It's still there today, still going strong.
What's
So-
that Jeff Bridges movie? Is that The Last Drive-In in Texas or something like that?
The Last Picture Show
Last picture show. Yeah.
was an awesome movie as well.
That's a great movie. Yeah, that is a good one.
Sybil
Sybil
Shepherd.
Shepherd. Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
That's all you have to say. Sybil
Yeah.
Shepherd. Cloris
Oh.
Leachman won an Academy Award for that movie.
There you go. Yeah.
And so did Ben Johnson. I'm a
Yes.
nerd like that. I know of.
Yeah.
Tupperware containers. Nice.
Yeah.
Paper bags.
Yep.
Was that?
God, you guys remember?
Orange?
It's always such, I feel so bad for my kids. You know, it's like, do you guys remember walking into an old movie theater and you heard the reel going
Oh, yeah.
Mhm.
and you have the light and everything? It's just not like that anymore. It's like I took my son, Nightmare on Elm Street, the original one was showing a couple of years ago at one of the theaters here. He got in there and I was all pumped, you know. And here he's like watching it off Netflix.
Oh,
So here's the big Netflix thing up there, and I'm just
that
like,
sucks.
are you kidding me?
Yeah, let's not.
So here he clicks on it. I'm like, you know, I paid $5 cheaper movie theater. You know, it's like $1 theater.
Yeah.
And Moberly, yep, been there a few times. That's
Oh, okay.
fun.
They just built a Google complex where my local drive-in used to be.
Oh, wow.
Dang it.
Yeah, we used to have an old. It was called the Empire Theater. And I've talked about it before, but it had one of the largest screens in the country, like two of the largest screens when they did the Technovision. Which John Ford movie was it that had the first? How the West Was Won.
Probably.
Stagecoach.
Oh,
Is that
yeah.
it? I don't
And
know.
I mean, I saw all the classic movies there, all of them. Star Wars, Empire, all of them. And they tore it down. There was a hospital across the street. They bought it out, and they tore it down for a parking lot.
Mm.
I'm just like, you guys are dicks. Why would you do
No.
that?
Hey, what's up, Matt?
Could have still used it as a parking
Mhm.
lot. That's basically what it was.
What's up, man?
Yeah, and then the hospital that bought it just built like a $3 billion hospital south of town here.
Oh,
So here it's like,
it's good business that hospital is.
yeah, great stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, let's talk about hospitals making money.
Yeah.
What a bunch of dicks.
Feel
Anybody
better,
else got
Matt.
anything you want to show tonight at all? Or
I didn't have time. If I knew Rob was such an Osmonds fan, I would have dug out my Donnie and Marie dolls.
Oh, man.
Years
dude.
ago, I found them at a flea market and I bought them.
I had to. I think I sold them.
But they're somewhere in a box back here.
In the purple jumpsuits or whatever.
Yep.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm a little bit country. I'm a little bit rock and roll.
Hey, Rob knows his Osmonds. When Higgy started that Crazy Horses, he sent it to me. And I was telling Rob, I was like, what is this? Rob broke it down for me. I listened to it. I was like, God dang, that's a good song. I never knew they
I
got
didn't
down
either.
like that.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he was telling me that's where the direction they wanted to go. The Osmonds, they wanted to go with that sound, but they couldn't do it because then they would lose, and a
Yeah.
lot of
Yeah,
people
all the
depended on
money was being made by Donnie and
Pop.
Marie and that whole stuff. So it
Yeah.
was, their brothers ended up being producers on their show and that kind of stuff instead of
it.
Wow.
them developing. But that song "Crazy Horses" is actually about pollution.
Yeah.
Yeah, Shannon was saying that, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, it's about cars and so on and so forth. And they actually got banned in some country because they thought it was about drugs or whatever.
Oh,
And but it was basically supposed to be about pollution. So
Yeah.
very, very most people when they hear that, they're like, they have no idea the Osmonds were that cool.
yeah, yeah, that's how I was.
I don't even know what the hell you guys are talking about.
Oh, sorry.
Go listen to Crazy Horses.
Yeah.
Go listen to it.
It's like
It'll
hard
blow
rock
your mind.
Osmonds.
It'll blow your mind, dude.
I'll pull it up right now if you're not afraid of a copyright strike.
Oh, man.
I played it on my video. It will strike you down.
Man.
We'll get turned off.
Yeah.
I hope you're feeling better, Matt. Drink a hot
yeah.
toddy, dude. Get some hot toddy and pound it and pass out.
I don't recommend drinking liquor while you're sick. Done that before.
What?
When do you not drink liquor? Wait, is there a rule? Did I miss something?
No, that's bad, yeah. No, when I was younger,
Yeah. Don't drink, kids.
Granddad's
the hot
medicine.
toddy. The hot toddy had brandy, lemon, honey, hot water.
Yeah.
Boom. I'd pass out.
Helps your children sleep good, too.
Thanks for getting me drunk, Mom.
Yeah.
I might have had a few of that. Some of that in my bottle.
Boy, that Joe of yours, he's a crazy kid. Here, have some of this.
Yeah.
Let him to
Just
bed.
take it.
It spoke for me.
Well, all right, guys.
Yeah.
It's all right. We're going to call it for the night.
Yep, yep.
I'd like to thank everybody that jumped into the chat.
Yeah.
Jackson, Matt,
Thanks, guys.
Library, Ryu, Werewolf by Lunchtime.
Yes.
You guys
Always
need to
good to
stop
see
that
Wolfie.
board. People got to give Easy Comic Readers some shit every once in a while.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Marty Robbins, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
In the West Texas down the road.
Yeah, my dad used to listen to that all the time.
Oh, yeah.
All right, guys. Rob, what you got going on? Same old, same old?
Actually, no. No auctions this weekend, and probably not next weekend either. So basically, all my live shows are going on hiatus until I get a bunch of stuff taken care of. But the recorded Monday through Thursday shows will continue because they're recorded. And yeah, I should be back in a couple weeks or so.
Okay.
But I will be on Razor Comics show tomorrow evening. We're trying to put together this thing in June where we're giving away stuff for a weekend, and we're trying to get as many live shows as we can in on it. It's going to be, we don't know what it's going to be called yet. That's what tomorrow's night's meeting is about. If you guys want to attend, it is I think the runner-up right now for name is like No Con or something like that. But I want to put a giveaway weekend after it, so people, it's just like No Con sounds like we're dissing the con.
Yeah.
Because it's going to be done during Heroes Con weekend, and it's not. It's just that we can go and we want to have some fun. So
As you say, not con.
we're trying to do this thing where we have live shows going all weekend. We're all giving stuff away. We're throwing it to the next show at the end of every show.
What's the
like
date?
It could be cool. So
what's the date of that, Rob? That Heroes Con?
June something.
Okay, so I'm gonna stick a couple of these these slab books I showed you the other night in your box, and you can put them in your giveaway. Since I don't do a show, but I've got shit to give away. I mean, stuff. I meant stuff.
Okay. I mean, yeah, I can if you want to, but I can do that. I can't promise I won't keep them if there's something cool. But
I don't care. Watch me lose sleep.
But yeah, I am stockpiling stuff to give away a little bit. Some of it's, cool. Some of it's just like, eh. But I want to do, I mean, since I do a Saturday and a Sunday live show, I'll probably be giving away a lot of stuff. So
See you later, Ryu.
that's tomorrow night on Razor's show. And Ray is giving away stuff tomorrow night. He said on the show, the video he did this week, he said he was going to give away some stuff tomorrow. So if you guys want to at least get a shot at some cool stuff, hopefully, depending on what he gives away, I don't know.
Cool. Cool.
That's about it. You haven't seen my videos today, check them out. Some cool stuff in there. New songs were released today on the Friday show, and then the monster thing was put together after the show. So you kind of get a behind the scenes look at the monster stuff thing that I did, and then it got released. So I don't know. Check them out. See what you think. I'm talking too much. Mike, what you got going on?
They're good.
I got nothing going on. I got this show. I got the Crazy Hungarian and Tucker show tomorrow, where they're talking about some cool movies. I'm gonna be tuning in for that, taking some notes, watching some movies. That's about it, man. Work calms down just a little bit more, I'll be back in the groove. How about that?
There you go.
Nice. Nice.
Yeah.
Will, what do you got going on?
Well, I recorded a video from Free Comic Book Day, a little Star Wars short for May the 4th. And I have a bunch of mail days. I got like last month, I haven't recorded once from that. One's from Kevin, Random Reads, just different members in the community, and that's it. Just posting those whenever.
Cool. Be on the lookout for them. Josh, anything exciting?
Yeah, I got some comics coming in the mail, and then I'll have to take a hiatus from this show for a couple weeks because I got my daughter's birthday next week, and then we're going to Chicago after that.
That shit's not acceptable, man.
Sorry, I have obligations.
It's not acceptable.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to the Institute of
All
Art.
have other birthdays.
Yeah. Darn her.
Yeah. Well, that sounds cool.
Yeah.
You guys been doing Chicago?
Yeah, I'm going to go to the Art Institute. My wife does not care about art at all, but I love it, So I'm going to go there, and then probably the aquarium, and I don't know, whatever else they want to do.
What are you going to eat? What are you going to get to eat?
I've never been to Chicago, so I got to get the deep dish. And then my wife is from the Philippines, so she's just going to go eat a bunch of Filipino food.
Nice.
My daughter will have chicken nuggets like she does every day.
You got to drive by the Steppenwolf Theater.
Oh wow, where is that in the hood, or is that
No.
Okay.
All of Chicago is the hood.
Yeah.
Well, I don't want to be like driving my wife like, where is that theater? Like
I'm trying to
what is it
I'm
doing?
dodging bullets here.
It's the theater that Gary Sinise, John
Oh,
Malkovich,
okay, I know what you're talking about now.
they
Yeah,
all started.
Malkovich.
Sam Shepard, True West, and Barry Child, and all of his shows always premiered there. And you guys, Sam Shepard, the actor, he's the most amazing playwright you guys would ever. But all of his stuff, me and a friend went there years ago and saw John Malkovich in a play called The Libertine. And that guy was just intense. We were sitting 3 rows back, and he's up there yelling and screaming and spitting on everybody, and you're just like, dude.
Yeah.
But no, Steppenwolf Theater's really.
I've got to run.
I'll check it out.
All right, dude.
You will.
But it's a really cool. If it's not out of your way, it's a really cool. Just a really cool old Chicago building to look at.
Yeah, I'll definitely look into that.
Anyway, that's my Chicago story.
I've
Italian
never-
beef.
Chicago.
Quentin, you got anything going on this week, man?
Tell you the truth, so I have a wedding to go to tomorrow. My customer service rep is getting married.
Excellent.
I have been a patient, polite person for this whole process. She is a wonderful young lady. They're both 21. I don't want to tell them how bad they're screwing up their relationship, so I just leave it alone.
Don't do it.
Don't break what ain't broken.
Yeah.
Exactly.
No, they're I got to go to that. When I get done with that, I'll be back in time for the trailer show.
Nice.
Should
Cool.
be. And the weekend is made for Michelob. No, the weekend is just the weekend. Man. Since Rob's not doing no shows, I'll probably I might actually finish actually filming some stuff myself here in this area that I created to do that in.
Really?
And all I can say is I hope everybody subs up, all the people who I'm friends with. I literally drag people into my living room and show them you guys' shows.
Thank you.
It's a fact.
Yes.
It is a fact. And Rob can attest to that. But yeah,
That's awesome. Thank you.
I just really feel like there's so many other things we could be out doing.
Yeah.
And they're not good. It's like
No.
I can sit here, I can communicate, we're having fun.
Yeah.
I'll go mow the yard tomorrow morning. But right now, I'm here with you guys. And I appreciate, I'll tell you what, I appreciate everything that I see. Easy's got me stuck on some stuff. I've been showing, I have an elderly neighbor that I've been showing her some of Easy's old videos.
Nice.
Poor lady.
I told you about that. I told you she's so stuck on that strut video. The stroll video.
Oh,
The stroll. Yeah. So anyways, yeah, not much. Just looking forward to seeing more stuff online, and doing the work.
Well, we appreciate you. Seriously, Josh and Quentin, you guys jumping on the show has just been awesome. You're great to hang out with. You've got some great books, and let's just keep this rolling. I wait I'm not during the week. I'm just uptight. And at 6:00 every Friday night, I just relax, except for tonight because my laptop was screwed up.
I sit and make like as I was pulling books out. I don't have notes on everything, but I sit and make notes on the stuff that sticks out in my head, where I got it, what it was.
Yeah, nice.
I don't even comment on half of it, but it's the story that goes with the book.
Yeah.
That's
That's how I am too. Everything I collect has some kind of past memory, something, and just good times. But yeah, next Friday night, everybody, live from YouTube. It's Friday night. We'll be here at 8:00. Tomorrow night, Tucker and I, of course, have our trailer show. We'll be talking about Pumpkinhead movies.
Lance.
Which I finished watching them today. I finally watched the Blood Feud one today, and it's like Pumpkinhead interrupts the Hatfield and the McCoys.
Oh yeah.
It's kind of cheesy, but I don't think there's a bad Pumpkinhead movie. That's where I'm at. But so yeah, watch that tomorrow night, and if you want, and then like I said, next Friday we'll be back. Guys, thanks for
Library
coming on.
checking out my Farrah poster. There you go.
There it is. Farrah Fawcett. All right, guys. Have a great weekend. Everybody be safe.
Everybody have a good one.
Good. And we'll try to get this without screwing.
It's Friday night, we come alive with comic books and movie vibes. Grab your popcorn, buckle in. The crazy show is about to begin. It's Friday It's a runaway wave. Crazy Hungarian takes the stage with stories wild, flipping every page. Heroes, villains out to play. In our giant world, they all have their say. It's Friday Night Jive, let's dive right in. With laughs and thrills, where do we begin? Comics, movies, pop culture, rave. We're streaming live, it's a runaway